everybody, welcome back. Hope you're well. Today we continue on our quest for 4 lots of silverware this year. We already have the Carabao Cup in our cabinet. We're in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. We're at the top of the Premier League, and today we take a step, hopefully, closer to a Europe title as well. Welcome to Making Tottenham Hotspurs again. Hello and welcome to episode 51 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have 2 games for you. First of all, against Villarreal in the second knockout round of the Europa League, and then a game against Chelsea. It's at home, the Chelsea game, away to Villarreal in the Premier League. And as aforementioned, we're actually on about 50. I very quickly counted up about 15 game unbeaten, and as you'll see, we have had kept a clean sheet now for 4 games on the trot, not since that 2-2 draw with Liverpool, our nemesis as it is in the Premier League. Have we sort of like had any problems? Harry Kane is still out injured. We'll come to that in just a moment. But we did get past Bristol City 5-0 in the FA Cup, 5th round last time out, and a 3-0 win against Premier League West Brom today. Villarreal and Chelsea. Then we'll come back for very quickly for an episode. Villarreal in the second knockout round, second leg, and then the FA Cup quarterfinal against Bournemouth as we progress through these competitions, getting down into the business end of the season right now. Just have a quick look at the Premier League. Nothing's changed, obviously, since you were last with us. But just to confirm, I think have there been any games now? I thought there'd been some games, you know. So just to recap, we're top of the table, 73 points. Everybody's played equal amount of games, 29 games. There are 38 to be played, so we're 9 left to play. We are 3 points in front of Manchester United and 10 points in front of Liverpool. So Manchester United are the team that we should be most worried about. They are the holders as well in the Premier League. Could we finish the series at the end of this season? I don't know. I'm still getting quite a lot of views on this, so I'm tempted to sort of stick with it and see how we do. But let's just take one step at a time. Culmination of 4 trophies at the end of the season, I think will be. I think we've probably achieved pretty much our target, apart from winning the Champions League, of course, pretty much achieved our target of making Tottenham hot Spurs again. Right. So that's how the Premier League looks. Just to tell you that the Europa League, the way it works is the quarterfinals and the semi-final draws will come up after today's game. So that we know who we are going to play in the next 2 rounds should we get past Villarreal. Villarreal are a Spanish club, for those of you who don't know, play in the La Liga in Spain, and interestingly they were second last year. Don't think they've won it actually for a long time. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, of course, the big teams in there. Don't think they have. Actually, Villarreal, that's probably, in fact, they come second in 2007, 2008. So not had a lot of success in the Liga, but runners up last season, which is why they are in this year's Europa League, I'm guessing. What we could actually do, just very quickly, if we can backpedal a bit, if I quickly go into here and we have a look at the fixtures and results and we go back, should be able to see. So have they come into, there we go, they beat Red Bull Salzburg in the last round. was in the first knockout round. Did they come in via Champions League? That's what I want to know. I think they may have done, actually. I wonder if we can find out if we go into... They're not in there. So it suggests... Where are we? Villarreal. Senior squad. Yes, they were in the Champions League. Didn't qualify out of Champions League Group E. In fact, Manchester City and Juventus, the two qualifiers out of their group, they then obviously came down into the Europa League, and having played in the first knockout round, beating Salzburg, they've then moved on to meet us in the second round. So that's the story of how they've got here. You'll see Lo Celso and Koeman are reasonably fit. Let's have a look at the team that's going to play Villarreal in this second knockout round of the Europa League first leg. And here is the side that is going to face Villarreal. Casteels in goal, Reguilón, Romero, Upamecano, and Emerson Royal is our back line. Lo Celso and Holzberg in midfield. Son, Mazulia and Koeman in front of them. Abraham continues up front in the absence of Harry Kane, who is injured. Hernandez, of course, is injured. He's out for another 12 days to 4 weeks. So we've been missing two of our really good players. But to be fair to Reguilón, he has come in and he's been okay. He's done a job, and that's all we can ask of him. On the bench today, Latula, Sewell, Dembele, Ali, Michael, Bergwijn and Silva. We don't actually have an out-and-out striker on the bench, I've noticed, because Atete is injured as well. We seem to have a little spate of injuries at the moment. So we don't have a out-and-out striker on the bench, but Silva can play in there, Bergwijn can play in there, Ali can play up front. So we do have a bit of a combination if we need to do it. And Villarreal have lost 3 of their last 5 games, only winning in 2. And as you'll see, we've only had that 1 draw in the last 5. Won our last 4 on the bounce, and without conceding a goal as well. We are underway here at Villarreal, and an early throw in, Reguilón to Son, who gives the ball away, which wasn't fantastic. Moving it around nicely at the back there, lovely through ball, but Casteels comes all the way out, long ball forward, looking for Abraham. Oh, goalkeeper puts that wide. Looked like it was going in. It was very slow, but took the sting out of it. Lo Celso with the corner, and it's headed clear by Mandy. Lo Celso gets another bite of the cherry. Holzberg, Masulia, Upamecano, who was forward for the corner. Lo Celso now with a free kick. Swings it deep. Oh, it's in the back of the net. And who scored that? Question of offside, I think. I think it was Romero. And he was offside. Bit of a shame that Romero would have been his first goal of the season. Not to be. Just fractionally. Good free kick, though. Son swings it in. Oh, just over the bar. Are we going to rue these misses? I don't know. Hopefully not. And as we head down to 20 minutes just gone, we've had the best of the half. Not possession-wise, interestingly. We're not beating Villa, and that could be what's causing us the problem. Gone past the half-hour mark, nothing doing. As we head into half-time, I think half-time is going to be 0-0 at half-time. 5 shots, 2 on target, 0.35. They've had 2 shots and 2 on target. And possession-wise, they've got the edge on us. 55% for them, 45% for us. We need to be doing. We're picking up a boatload of bookings as well. Royal, Upper Meccano, Mazzuglia. So we're getting a bit frustrated. Need to calm the boys down. You come back and join us for this second half. No changes at half-time. We have just changed around a little bit. Son's gone up front. Koeman's gone out on the left. Abraham gone out on the right. Just to change it up a little bit. See if can make any difference. Son's not having a good game. As we head down past the hour mark. Villarreal are holding us tight here. It may all come down to the home leg, of course. And Villarreal have a highlight. Hang on a minute. Just going to get rid of that. Don't really want that. Chukwueze. Come on, boys. Need to do something here. And Villarreal coming forward. Gerrard. Chukwueze. Gets it in. And it's looking a bit... Ooh, just didn't quite get enough curl on that. I'm not sure Casteels would have got it either. As we head into 70 minutes... I am thinking we do need to make some changes here because it's not doing. And I'm wondering whether we go to this, but also time to make a change. Koeman is tired. Son not so tired. Mazzuglia is tired in that central role there. He's not done a great deal today. I think I know why. It's because he's set. He's not as set as the advanced playmaker. I wonder if that's what's been doing us the trouble. Right. Koeman can come off then. Who's going to come on for Koeman? Steven Bergwijn on that right-hand side. Can he make a difference? Also going to take Mazzuglia off and bring on Dele Alli, I think. Right, we'll do those two changes for now. I guess if we end up with a 0-0 draw, we could buy that going into a home leg. We have a corner now. The changes are made. Players are on. Time ticking away. Here we go. Son with the corner then. Low and deep. Emerson Royal. Romero, who has his shot blocked. A little bit of a different corner. Bergwijn. Bergwijn flicks it out to Son, who fires it into the back of the net. 21st goal of the season. And we do get that lead. I don't think it's got anything to do with my change. Well, it might have. It might have. I'd like to think that that we would have scored that anyway, but well, no, Bergwijn's made the cross for Son. So, yeah, obviously my tactical skills are second to none. Still a little bit down on possession. Not quite as much, perhaps, but still down. Right, as we head down to, well, let's head down to about 85 minutes and make that final change. Emerson Royal looks like his Reguilon looks like both of them are tired. We can only make one more change. Lo Celso is struggling in that central midfield, but I think Emerson Royal is the other one, and we'll bring Nicholas Saul on for him in that wide defensive role. Get out there, do a job. And what we also may do in just a moment is go to balanced. Right, let's go balanced. Drop them a bit of praise. See the game out. And I guess we really didn't look massively under threat. 12 shots, 5 on target. They had 5 shots, 2 on target, so didn't get any more on target in that second half. In the end, we ended up 50% possession. So we didn't get any more bookings, which is also very, very good. So we go into the second leg, a goal up after the goal from Min Son, who picked up in that second half after switching him around, put him back out on the left. he wasn't really in it at all, was he? And then all of a sudden, so we pulled ourselves up in that back end of that half there. Right, what we're going to do now is we will almost certainly come back for the draw for the we will come back for the draw for the quarterfinal and then the semi-final of the Europa League, and we'll get an idea if we can get past Villarreal in the home leg, who we're going to play. And what I forgot to mention was that was another clean sheet as well. So I think that's 4 clean sheets on the bout, or 5 clean sheets on the bounce. We'll check it out in a short while. Right. This is the draw for the quarterfinal. I'm not going to go into the great detail of who's still in at the moment because there's it's either ors, of course. So we'll see as the draw comes out. 4 games to be played in the quarterfinal, and then we will have the semi-final draw. Milan or Leipzig are first out. They will play Gladbach or Arsenal. Arsenal 2-0 up in that leg. Villarreal or Tottenham. So we'll be at home first in the quarterfinal, and we will play Benfica or FC Köln. Benfica of Portugal or FC Köln of Germany. Sevilla or Club Brugge will play Atalanta or Feyenoord. Atalanta up in that game. And Galatasaray will play Napoli. They're playing Napoli. Galatasaray or Napoli will play Barcelona or Ledegratz. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm guessing that Barcelona probably are up in there. So we've avoided Barcelona for the moment. That is the quarterfinal draw. Let's now have the semi-final draw. And if you were confused with the quarterfinal draw, are you ready? We will begin because this is going to get very confusing. Sevilla or Club Brugge or Atalanta or Feyenoord will play Milan or Leipzig or Gladbach or Arsenal, which means we have Barcelona. If we get to the semi-final, we have Barcelona in the semi-final. Ooh! I'd have preferred them in the final, to be fair. We are away in the first leg, though, of the semi-final, if we get that far. Galatasaray or Napoli or Barcelona or Ledegratz will play Villarreal or Tottenham or Benfica or Köln. That is how the draw has come out. I'll leave you to unpick that completely. It will all become apparent. Anyway, back to reality after that complete confusion of that draw. I'm not quite sure why they do it, but they do it. Yes, it was our 5th game without conceding. So that's, I don't know if that's a record or not, but it's fast becoming a record. The question is, can we get a clean sheet against Chelsea today in the Premier League? What can I say? It's a must-win game, really. Recent times we've lost 3-2 to them at home in the Premier League. That was last season, right at the end of the last season. I think that was probably a bit of a nothing game. We've drawn with them 1-1 at Stamford Bridge this season, and that's on the back of a series of games that, to be fair, we've had good time with them. But we have gone 16 games unbeaten, and we've gone 5 games without conceding a goal. So we've got to be quite confident of this one. Right, let's have a look at the team that's going to play Chelsea in the Premier League then. And here is the team facing Chelsea in the Premier League. I can tell you that the games that have been played, Manchester United have won, which means they are on equal points to us. So we do need to, we'll keep one eye on that. Castells in goal, Reguilón, Romero, Upamecano, Emerson Royal. Not a lot of changes. I think it's only Dembele has come in for Holzberg. Lakelso and Dembele in midfield. Son, Mazulia and Koeman in front of them. Abraham continues up front. Latula, Sewell, Holzberg, Ali, Michael, Lucas Moura, Silva, Sanchez and Bergwijn are all on the bench. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just checking. So that's how it looks going into this one. And here we are at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. A local derby, Tottenham versus Chelsea. A free kick from Lo Celso. Crosses it in, it's in. But Marcano scores his 11th of the season. And I'm not quite sure. Just 9 minutes on the clock. And we have a nose in front. It's a bit of a... Well, I see. Upamecano. Mendy got his hand to it as well. But I think Upamecano walloped that with such a wallop. It was good. Herbert's going out wide. Reguilón is going to tidy up. Back to Son. Son, Lo Celso, Mazulia, Reguilón. As we come forward, cuts back. Son finds Mazulia. Mazulia crosses it for Koeman. It's a tap in. He's 24th of the season. And we go 2 up on 12 minutes. Or is it 11 minutes? Might even be 11 minutes. We'll watch that clock tick. Reguilón, Son, Mazulia, lovely ball. He found Koeman. It was 11 minutes. And a good start to this derby. Still down on possession again, which is a bit of a worry. Hit us the last couple of games. Not been quite so forthright on possession, but picking up a little bit now. Gone past the half-hour mark. And Kante gets a yellow card. We got a free kick just outside the box. Lo Celso with the free kick. And he scored. It's 3-0. He's 11th of the season. And with just half an hour turned, I think we've got a win on our hands unless Chelsea do a huge comeback here. Over the top of the wall. Lovely goal from Lo Celso. As we head towards half time. And Reguilón winning the ball off of, I'm not sure who, but Son and Reguilón there. Lo Celso, Reguilón. As I say, Reguilón's come in for Hernandez and he's definitely stepped up to the mark. Mazulia, Koeman. So Hernandez crosses. It's another goal. Abraham. Tammy Abraham. He's 23rd of the season. 4-0. 4-0 against Chelsea. Chelsea of current times, yes. Chelsea in this game, maybe not. Lovely ball. Koeman holding the ball up, flicks it in. Abraham unmarked and gets it past Mendy. And Chelsea will be absolutely groaning, as will Zidane. I can never pronounce his name. Zidane. 4-0 at half time. We're looking for another clean sheet, boys. They made one change at half time. Hudson-Odoi is on. We might need to just check out, actually. Let's just check to see whether we need to. We do. Be sensible to go in hard on Odoi. And that's what we will do. I think everybody else is pretty much traced up. Kante, not. Never trigger press against him. And I think we're good. Everybody covered that should be covered. And they have a throw in. James to Mount. James back to Mount. Herberts. James. Kante. Fabian. All the way back to Villarreal. Come on, Abraham, you can nick it off him. Yes, there you go. Abraham. Back to Son. Back to Abraham. Abraham. He scored his second. 24th of the season. 5-0. And Abraham is on a hat-trick. He had trouble. Son needed to get a bit of speed on. And I think that's all it was. He basically said to Son, hang on a minute, I'm going to have a run at this. And already got the pace, already got the run going. And managed to put it away. It's down to 70 minutes. Our usual change time. And change time has arrived. We're currently 13 shots, 8 on target, 1.85 against Chelsea, 6 and 1.50. We have now the bulk of the possession as well. Let's have a look. Bearing in mind we've got this midweek game coming up. Mazulia is tired again. Dele Alli will come on for him. Excuse me. Abraham is tired, but to be fair, we don't want to take him off. He's on a hat-trick. I'm just going to pause a minute and have a good cough. There we go. Let's get rid of that frog in the throat. Son is very tired, and I think it probably is somebody we do want to take off. But who do we bring on? I think we'll bring Bergwijn on for Son on the opposite side to where he was the other day. Kingsley Coman is tired as well, as is our defensive line. I think what we're going to do we make a third change now? And if so, what change do we make? Right, we're going to make that third change. We're going to take off Dembele and, Lo Celso, and bring on Holzberg. And the three of them can go out and hopefully hold on to this clean sheet. I think that's probably as important as anything right now. We do have we have a black screen, but I don't know why. Adjurain, Dele Alli. In fact, we've changed kits to a black kit now. I'm not quite sure why. And we've got a missing goalkeeper, Castells. It's the invisible man. It's the invisible man. Oh, dear. If you look at this episode and you wonder why it's titled The Invisible Man, you now know. What's he going to do with What's he going to do with this ball? Oh, Kante's beating him. Oh, this is going to be Hudson-Odoi. Oh, and our clean sheet. Where was the goalkeeper? Oh, man. Clean sheet goes from Burton while the invisible man is invisible. Oh, dear. Hudson-Odoi. I can't even see where Castells is to see whether it was just... Oh, well. In fact, we've disappeared off of here as well, I think. Oh, no, we haven't. Right. Okay, let's go back into tactics a minute and see if we can write this. Ah, dear. $85 minutes. I think what we'll do is we'll do our usual trick. I know we're going to lose it. I think we'll just, what we'll do is just go to balanced. Confirm changes. And hopefully all the players, next time we get a highlight, will all reappear, including the invisible man. Maybe we're not going to get another highlight, so it won't matter too much. We're not going to. It's all over. Ah, invisible man and all. We've lost our clean sheet, but we have won 5-1, which two things is puts us back on top with that 3-point cushion, which is very nice. But secondly, also increases our goal difference. Let's have a look at the table and see. Oh, in fact, before we do that, 14 shots, 8 on target against their 11 shots and 5 on target. They come back into that a little bit towards that end of that half, which was a bit disappointing, but we'd already done the damage by then. Let's have a look at the table then, see what impact the invisible man and his team have done. And there we go. Ooh, still on top of the table, 3 points clear of Manchester United in second. But we have now increased our goal difference. We are 13 goals in front of them, so that's also a bit of an added bonus as well. West Ham beating Arsenal 3-1. And Norwich beating Brighton 2-0. Norwich down the bottom of the table, which means they pull a little bit of a gap between them and the drop zone, which is quite good for them. Right. One other thing that we should have done. Let's have a look. If going to come back to these in a moment. Premier League. The other scores, just wanted to show you these other scores. Manchester United beat Bournemouth 4-1. So we haven't really increased our goal difference because it was 5-1, so 4 goals. Liverpool beating Leicester 4-1. Leeds 2-1, and so on and so forth. So that's how it all settles down. Still games to play, Monday night games by the looks of it. But we're going to come back. We're not playing any games in between. We're going to come right back for episode 52, which is going to be a cup episode with the second leg of the Europa League, second knockout round. Goal up in that one. We'll look into to improve ourselves and come away with a decent win to take us through to the quarterfinal of that competition. And then we have an FA Cup quarterfinal. Can we get into the semi-finals of the FA Cup? A game against Bournemouth. And in recent times, we've beaten Bournemouth 4-1, 1-4, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, and 2-0. So we're on a reasonable form with Bournemouth as it currently stands. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel, my other series, To Be a Legend and From the Bottom to the Top, then you need to, and whatever we're going to do in FM23, of course, and more to follow, then follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode 52. It's out on Tuesday. Until then, have a good weekend. Goodbye.